Okay, I am live. I'll wait just a few minutes for folks to get in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We made it. Goodness gracious. I don't know about you all, but in the Chicago area, we've had some really hot weather, and that weather kind of tapered off. And now we're at a point where I guess it's decent. It was like 60 something degrees yesterday, and now today it's back to the 80s. And so definitely excited about the weather and it at least being sunny. And y'all know that in the Midwest it could be, snowing in the summertime. So definitely grateful for the weather. As I wait for folks to get in, thank you for tuning in to Flow Friday today. I am Nicole Roan, your capacity coach, and I'm ecstatic about being here today to talk a little bit about capacity in and of itself versus work-life balance, to talk to you a little bit about the different free events and resources that I have for you all, as well as how to win a mini balance booster with me. And that balance booster, let me tell you, is changing people's lives. This is the 90-minute intensive coaching session where I work with you on one area of flow. So whether you're struggling in your heart flow or in your workflow, your faith flow, your cash flow, or one of the three areas within your health flow, as your capacity coach, I help you get to the root of what's keeping you stuck and help you to flow and flourish in that area. So without further ado, let me go ahead and just jump right on in and talk to you a little bit about capacity versus work-life balance. I hear all the time that capacity is the same thing as work-life balance, but honestly, it's not. So in my mind, capacity really is the time, the energy, the resources of you, the energy that you have to be able to do all the things that you need to do on a regular basis. So being a mom, being a wife, being an employee, being a business owner, a solopreneur, being the one in your friends and family circles, really that one and all the energy that it takes to do that. That is what capacity is. Whereas work-life balance really is your ability to do those things and feel balanced about it, where you're not feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, burnt out, all of those different things. Work-life balance to me is really being able to do those things effortlessly, right? In a way where, again, you're not frustrated, you're not stressed out, you're doing them and you're flowing through them because you have the work-life balance. And you have the work-life balance because you're managing your capacity. So that's just a little bit about capacity versus work-life balance. If there are questions, comments, make sure that you leave them as you come in. Don't be shy. Say hello. Let me know that you're here. So I also wanted to talk quickly to you about some of the upcoming free events and resources that I have available for you guys. So I know that I've kind of been off the scene a little bit. Again, I've been personally managing my capacity as I have shifted gears with it being summertime, with the kids being home, daughter graduating, the nice weather, kind of managing the things that are going on with my dad and his health. So really just taking the time to step back and do what I need to do as a wife, as a woman, as an individual, as a daughter, managing that personal side. And so now on the professional side, I've had a couple of speaking engagements here and there and have continued to kind of push out some of the podcast episodes, and some of the new ones will be coming back soon. So don't you worry your pretty little head. It's coming back. What I do have going on over the next couple of months, though, are some great events that I want to tell you about. So number one, I am a guest speaker at the Real Talk Virtual Summit. It's the realities of work-life balance, and it's hosted by the fabulous Latika Vines, who is the CEO of Visionary Initiatives. And so the theme is capacity. So myself and two other wonderful speakers are going to be talking this coming Wednesday. So next week, Wednesday, I believe that's a Thursday, at 6:30 Central Standard Time. So I want you to make sure, if you have not heard about it, I will be dropping the link in the replay. So I'll be there talking about capacity. There'll be some other coaches there, and we're just really going to be talking about what it's like to be a mom and trying to achieve this goal of work-life balance. Like, is it even really a real thing? Because I know some of you guys have heard like work-life balance, that's not a thing, but it is. Again, work-life balance is your ability to be able to do the things, right? Without feeling rushed, overwhelmed, frustrated, exhausted, depleted, all of those different things. So that's one event that's going on. Then also in August, I'm going to be doing a webinar with my alma mater, Roosevelt University. And that's going to be specifically on how to manage your capacity. Now, I don't have the date yet for that, but it is in the works. As soon as I have it, I will, of course, let you know about it. But I'm going to be speaking to the students, and anyone's welcome to join. It's going to be, again, a webinar via Zoom, I believe, where I'm talking about managing capacity. So I wanted to make sure that you know about that as well, because as we all really try to align our values and our priorities and getting the second half of the year together, it's going to be really important that we manage our capacity. So tune into that webinar as well. And then last but not least, in September, I will also be a guest speaker for Jatia's mini conference. I believe it is the Confident and Courageous Clarity mini conference. Now that's happening in September. I will give you more details as I have them. But listen, there are multiple ways to get you some of this capacity management. So make sure that you are checking me out next week with Latika Vines, in August with Roosevelt University, and then in September with Miss Jatia in her mini conference. So those are the major events that are happening. But the real thing that I wanted to talk about today is a series that I'm going to be doing for the rest of July. As I mentioned, I know many of us are really trying to get the rest of 2021 together. So, I see Michelle. Hey, Michelle. You said the link wasn't working. Well, welcome, boo. I know many of us are trying to get the rest of 2021 together. And you may have had some goals that you set that you may not have achieved yet. You may have had a lot of life happen that has kind of derailed you a little bit. And so my goal in helping all of us to really achieve those goals, to start those businesses and finish out the year strong, I know that the Balance Booster will help you to do that. And so my contribution to that is going to be giving away free mini balance boosters. Now, Michelle is here and she's actually had a balance booster, so she can tell you that I know it was life-changing for her. So I want to extend that opportunity to all of the people who may be needing that right now. Now, again, this is going to happen throughout the rest of July, actually starting next Friday. So those of you who are here live, and if you're catching the replay, you'll have an opportunity to enter into the way to win as well. So let me tell you the 3 things that you need to do. Number 1, you have to join the Flow and Flourish community. And if you are already part of that community, go ahead and invite somebody. Let me know that you invited them, and that is part 1 of being able to be entered into winning this free balance booster. Number 2, I need you to comment hashtag balance booster. Okay. So after you've joined the Flow and Flourish community and or invited someone, I need you to comment on the live, whether you're live or catching the replay, hashtag balance booster. All right. And last but not least, making sure that you're just showing up and you're watching it. Because if you don't watch it and you don't comment and you don't join the Flow and Flourish community or invite someone, then you're not going to be able to win. And I want to give these away. They're going to be 30-minute balance boosters that I do live on these Flow Fridays with you. And the winners are going to be announced on Tuesday when I go live to really talk about what's going on for the rest of the week, kind of highlighting some of the past podcast episodes. But it's an opportunity to work with me for 30 minutes live so that we can get you balanced. So I'm going to post all about this, but I wanted to make sure that I went live just to explain it a little bit because, again, it's going to happen throughout the rest of July. It's in an effort to really help you to get balance for the rest of the year so that you can have work-life balance, so you can get your capacity, managed and be able to show up in excellence regardless of what room you're in. So if you're struggling with overwhelm, or you're going back into the office and you're freaking out because you don't know how you're going to manage your household and going back into the office at the same time, if there is anxiety that's coming up from that, let me help you through that. You don't have to do it on your own. So I know this is a quick live. I don't want to keep you because I know it's late. I normally get on here a little bit earlier, but I had a nice little date night with the 6-year-old. We went to the movies tonight. So just wanted to make sure I am letting you guys know what is going on, what you can expect from me. I will be posting the replay, and I'll include all the details on how to be entered for a chance to win that free balance booster. And I'm going to be doing one every single Friday. So if you are watching, again, all you got to do is join the Flow and Flourish community, or invite someone if you're already part of it, and comment on this video, hashtag balance booster, and you're entered. Okay. So if there are no questions, I know there was some trouble kind of getting in, not sure what was going on, but I'm here. I've missed you guys. I thank you for the support and all the love. I've had so many people reach out and say, hey, sis, I'm praying for you and your family. Do you need anything? Have also had so many people reach out and just say they're loving the podcast. And you know what? Folks are still listening, even though there are no new episodes yet. Now, you will find me on a couple of other folks' podcasts throughout the next couple of months too. So again, just thank you for your support. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for the love. And I cannot wait to give away these balance boosters. All right. I'm gonna let y'all get back to your weekend. Happy Friday. You know where to find me. Cannot wait to talk to you next week. Have a good weekend.